Howdy folks, welcome back to Space Engineers. No, your monitor's not crooked. We're crooked. Yeah, I didn't do the greatest parking job here on the purple great planet. But that's okay. I have a plan. I think we're going to attack the Parallax military installation. But before we do that, we need to do some prep work. One thing we need to do is bring up my production on the assembler. Oh, did it make all those? I was making some artillery shells. I think we're going to attack it with artillery. Look at that. It did make. I made 50 of them. All right, cool. Another thing I wanted to do was have like a little fallback point here, maybe. In case this all goes horribly wrong and the ship explodes. Which is a possibility. Thanks, Auto Suit. Closing my helmet. You're doing awesome work. So, the plan, I'm not saying it's a good plan, but it's a plan, is to put a turret on this ship and then go attack the military installation with said turret. Now, we're going to use an artillery gun, which has a range of 2 kilometers. I'm hoping that means I can shoot the bad guys, and they can't shoot me unless they send drones. And I'm thinking about replacing this with an artillery turret. Sound like a plan? Thought so. So let's go to this guy, control panel. Use. Where's the use conveyor? Conveyor. Okay, well, whatever. Let's turn it off and see if that does one. I didn't want it to pull in more ammo. Took out that ammo because I'm going to grind it down. There we go. Cool, and then we're going to put a thingy on there. I think we want this thingy, artillery turret. One of those bad boys. Which way is forward? Looks like that way would be. Let's pretend like that way is forward. Now I grabbed parts, but I think I grabbed parts for the wrong turret. So we have some of the parts we need. Oh, well, I didn't. What we don't have is me putting it in the build planner. Let's get rid of that. Let's get just what we need now. There we go. Come on, keep pulling. Keep pulling all the things. It sounds like we're making things. So I want to get this turret on here, and I'm going to build like a little tiny base with some oxygen and a survival kit, just so we have a plan C or D. We got stuff right here. So we're just waiting on construction stuff. Build me construction components. Beautiful. It is cranking those out. Alright, you keep on building that. So I did a little bit of prospecting, and the ice layer that the ice we detected is just a really thin layer. So there's not much ice mining we can do here. I haven't drilled down yet to get to the uranium. There are a lot of ore hits, a lot of ore signals. Alright, that's artillery turret. That should be easy to find. Let's go ahead and stick LV on the front here for Leviathan. Beautiful. And then this bad boy. I do use. Isn't there a use on here? Do I have to do that from a seat? Yeah, I think I have to do that from a seat. Power. If they don't have power, they can't do anything. Okay, let's go see how this thing works. I don't know if it works like the other turrets. I haven't charged the jump drives yet because we're a little low on uranium. Need to mine some uranium before we get too crazy with the power requirements. Let's get you recharged. Alright, and if we come out here to... Let's go to this screen. We have artillery turret. Control. There we go. Oh yeah, I like it. You can zoom in and stuff. Cool. Okay, so we got that much done. Put our helmet on this time. Now let's go build a little standby base. Oh yeah, I was going to refine that, wasn't I? And I found a more efficient place to do it. So how are we doing on uranium? I had to use uranium to make the shells. So it is not refining the uranium. Okay, because it's all in there. And yeah, you can see we're down to 6 and 10 on there. So I guess I don't actually need to mine the uranium. I just need to refine some of it. Okay, fair enough. Let's get to here. Put that in there. Put that in there. Let's get rid of all of that. And I do want some steel plate. Work. And then for this little base, we want a survival kit. O2H2 gen. Need an oxygen tank. Need a hydrogen tank? No. We'll just have a little bit of ice. Then we need like a solar panel. Maybe 2. Battery. That'll be like the main components we need. Alright. Give me all the things. Can't hold all the things, but that's okay. Whee! And then we're just going to build a little base. Okay, I'm going to put a battery down here. Can I jump out of here? Nah, I can jump out of here. Alright, so we want a battery. Stick you right there. Come on. There we go. Power cells take up a lot of room. Come on. I'm stuck in a hole. There we go. I should have built the base over here by the end of the ship. That would have been the smart thing to do. Hey, if you've made it this far in the series, you know. Smart thing doesn't always happen. It's okay. We're having fun. These darn power cells. That's what we need. Alright, we need to go out this direction. How do we get out of here? Let's make this a little easier to get out of here. Still pulling a huge number of parts out of here. We're going to cheat a little bit and use our jetpack. There we go. We have a battery now. Excellent. And then, I don't think I have interior walls on here, do I? Interior wall. The interior plate, right. Maybe we'll just do armor. I was going to use interior walls, but whatever. Probably using up all the steel plate I needed for other things. Somewhere in here I've got solar panels. Here you are. 7, so the sun kind of just comes over. I'm not even going to have these tracked. They're just literally going to sticking up into the world. There we go. This isn't a fancy base, it's just a fallback base. Alright, so we have power. Now we need a little bit of O2 and a survival kit. So survival kit is that on one of these somewhere? Not indoors, is it? No. Here it is. Survival kit. So we got you, and then let's get our O2H2. It's going to be on here somewhere. O2H2 generator can just hook right into that. Few parts in there, and then we have the oxygen tank. I'm out of steel plate. Alright, let's go get some more steel plate. Well, I used all the steel plate making stuff. Alright, let's grab 100 of those. Whatever else we need for stuff. Make me my medical components. Come on. There we go. Jet back over here, because I want to get to the shooty part. And I've already forgotten, what planet are we on? Is this planet 7? Yeah, this is planet 7. Alright, so let's make a GPS point. GPS, it's going to be B7. Emergency base. That'll work. I can name this. Just so I know in the spawn list where I want to go. Alright, you are done. So we can actually get some ice thrown in you here in a second. And what we need now is the oxygen tank. It's like the worst base ever. Need more steel plate. Alright, it says we have everything, so grab a couple hundred of those. I don't think I need another solar panel, do I? So we can throw those back in there. What I do want though is we need a vent off the oxygen tank, and we're gonna need a bunch more steel. Then we need a door, like an airlock. Yeah, it's not mess with an airlock. That's fancy. Alright. And then the rest just fill up with steel plates. Steel plates, please. Give me all the steel plates. That is all the steel plates. Alright. And I can turn off this GPS marker. Whoa, look out. Coming in hot. Beautiful. And then this air vent, does it have a thing on all sides? I even have the air vent on. Air vent full. Let's put you there, and yeah, that'll work. Let's just put you there. Hit the wrong key. Down. There we go. I told you this is going to be the worst base ever. Oops.
Energy low.
I forgot it does that. Wow, that really exploded a lot. Interesting. Yes, energy low. I know. Energy critical. Preempt that. And let's see, you need to seal, so we got to come out to there. Got to weld this stuff before you get it in place, and then back behind here, we have to go down a little bit, make sure we seal around the tank. And yeah, I could have done this probably more efficient.
Energy critical.
But hey, that'll give you something to talk about in the comments. No, I wasn't even drilling into that. I was right over here. Okay. Whatever you say, game. What I haven't made yet in this series is power packs to emergency recharge. Smart guy would have grabbed some ice while he was over there. I wonder if I've processed all the ice. If I haven't, I'll grab just a little bit so we can have some O2 over here. Time comes. Oh yeah, we got a little bit of ice in here. We're good. We're good. Like 4K. While we're here, we'll probably need steel plates. Yeah, let's throw some ice in the O2H2 and start getting that tank filled up. We're gonna need that in a bit. Except I've pretty much cleared off any access I have to the cargo. Beautiful. Well, that was smart. I'll have to go in from the top. I don't know how we will refuel this in the future. Unless I leave that open. We could cross that bridge when we come to it. There, have some ice. technically don't need some of these things I was putting down. Some of the walls. Alright, if we need a door, it's probably we're gonna need it in a hurry, so let's go ahead and stick the door right there. And if I want to make this a fancy shelter at some point, I could always change the doors out and make an actual airlock. This is literally just a box with air in it. And I might put down a crate with some food in it. Suppose we ought to throw a light in here. Any construction components. Alright. Almost out of steel plate. Alright, we'll grab some construction components too. Perfect. Not for sure how many steel plates we're gonna need, so let's grab some. .4% full. Sweet. So that is building up oxygen. So we don't technically need those corner pieces, I don't think. But we can fill them in just for protection, I guess. Okay, there we go. Now we just need a roof. And I think will we need to seal around that? I'm not sure. It's gonna be really claustrophobic in there, but that's okay. It's a place to respawn and breathe. Probably a way to do that with a smaller oxygen tank. Alright, let's get a light put in here. Little porch, we're not savages. Two whole lights. Yeah, look at that. If you want to, you could just manually, like, depressurize this. Here we go. Aid shelter complete. Suck up some of the power from that battery. We probably put way too much ice in there. It's okay. Forgot we had so much ice. Still waiting to get processed on this ship. Yeah, we'll just let 1,000 ice process in there. That would be plenty of oxygen for the little emergency base. Here we go. Let's actually put one light outside too. Just we can find it maybe. This should be red because it's an emergency base. Not purple, that's a different kind of base. The heck happened? There we go. Okie dokie. We have a gun. We have a fallback position. Let's go blow up some stuff. The goal, of course, is not to have our main ship destroyed, but it's always good to have a secondary backup plan. Just in case. In fact, I wonder if I should leave the rover here. That'd be an even better standby. Let's leave the rover here. So if the worst case scenario, we respawn here and we have our rover. Because I might pick a fight and we might lose. So we'll see how that goes. Actually, the gravity is low enough that it's going to drop that and let's reverse that back. Alrighty, let's do this. All recharged. We're going to drop a save. Beautiful. Alright, we want our... We hover with ion engines? Probably can, but let's use our hydrogen. Heck yeah. Boom, boom. Yeah, let's bring the nose down. Let's get slightly less cattywampus. I could probably use about 10 more gyros. Let's not have some of my forward thrusters on the forward thruster group. Still slow down, just not as much. Oh crap. I didn't realize it was going to try to shoot through the hill. Get up here where we can see something. Possibly. Oh, right, it's turned off. Okay, so I want you... There's a... hoping that will not shoot. I want to shoot it myself. What I want to do. Yeah, it's a little hard to make out their power systems. It's a pretty good sized base. We even hitting anything? Oh, yeah. Did hit him that time. I can't shoot. I'm not sure why. Yes. Oh, the dispersion on that is pretty crazy. Just have a really long reload time, I'm guessing. Oh, they have their own artillery cannon. Get just underneath. Yeah, this is going... The accuracy is not the best. That was pretty close to on. Turret just disappeared. I'm not sure why. Still not shooting. I see the little spinny thing. I guess it takes a while for it to reload. Let's reload each barrel and then you have to wait. Shooting really low. I don't know how to adjust except for aiming high. There we go. Finally hit something. I don't think it like changes anything towards the lock there, because that hit way low. A reload. We should let the computer take over. Let's see. We want to do AI shoot and auto. Shoot at their power. If you please. I'm gonna scooch over just a bit. Set this to, oops. Control mode. I don't know how accurate that is. Letting the computer do it. It's definitely sending stuff downrange. It's not that the manual, yeah, I think that turns it off. Yeah, I forgot to rebuild my camera. About to run out of hydrogen though, so we're gonna have to settle down here a bit. Alright, let's turn that back to manual mode. And then we're gonna land. Backing off just a hair. I still forgot to build spotlights for landing. I can see the hangar lights though. Now that the rover's not in the way. Speaking of rover. Forgot just how fast we accelerate with those main engines. Yikes. All right, we are on. Let's get auto lock on. Bring this big thing in for a landing. Let her settle down. You always got to be so crooked. There, let's lock it like that. And I think we can still get the rover up in there if we need to. Possibly. Okay, well, we did some damage. I might have to go scout that out a little bit. I don't know if they'll repair. I don't know for sure how that works. I haven't done a whole lot of combat in Space Engineers. Hey, we did some damage. I thought about building a little tank, but I wasn't sure if we had enough resources. So we made him mad. We'll see what happens. How many shells do we have left? Artillery. We have 4 in the gun, and then we have 10 left. We really used that many. Wow. Alright, that's a lot. Well, we're going to set here, and we're going to recharge. So if we look for these, those are all on. So I probably need to get some uranium refining. We're chewing through some nickel here. So let's do that. Let's get our on. I have emergency ice reserve. That in there, and then we can come up here to refinery. Here you go. Work on some uranium. We're going to need that for power. That'll be it for this episode. It's gone on long enough. We'll see what happens now that we kind of kicked the hornet's nest a little bit. And I might have to... I was thinking about making a little tank, because there's other turret options. There's the... What was it? If I look for artillery, there it is. We can build like a custom turret with this guy. This is just the 1 barrel. Maybe we can make a little tank? I'm not sure. We'll see. Thanks as always for watching, folks. I'll catch you in the next video. Time for some sleep.